Okay, so let's dive in. We've got this interesting set of fragments here,
Yeah, pulled from a YouTube transcript, it seems.
all centering on this one figure, Eden Bright. Really captivating.
Absolutely.
So our mission today really is just to unpack these snippets.
See what picture they paint,
Uh,
piece things together.
Get a feel for her, the events, especially zeroing in on one particular day.
Right, and the sources kind of drop us right into the middle of
The
things.
Golden Rock Awards. There's a lot of buzz.
Huge anticipation. And Eden Bright. She's right at the center of it.
A nominee, but more than that. They call her a dark horse surprise.
Yeah, for Best Actress. And there's real speculation, apparently, about whether she'll even be there.
And it's clear why there's so much buzz. The sources tell us she's, well, more than just an actress.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Singer, senator, superstar. That's how she's described.
Wears a lot of hats. Completely redefining, sort of, what it means to be famous back then.
And this nomination, it's for Dear Nan. Her performance is called absolutely stunning.
But what's really interesting, I think, is what happened after that film.
Ah, yes. The disappearance.
The sources indicate she just, well, vanished from public view.
For 6 whole months. Just gone.
So her possibly showing up at the awards, it's not just about winning or losing.
No, it's framed, in the material as this potential end to the mystery. Will she reappear?
And this is where it gets, well, quite revealing. About the pressures, maybe.
I think so. Because amidst all that awards hype, we get this really stark personal glimpse.
There's a note, a reminder. Seems like it was for Eden herself.
Dated May 20th, 1965.
And it lists 2 massive events for that single day.
Yeah, the Golden Rock Awards ceremony, 7 p.m.
Okay, and then?
Just 2 hours later, 9 p.m., her grandmother Grace's memorial service.
Wow. On the same night?
The exact same night. How do you even navigate that?
I mean, a potential career high, maybe the biggest night professionally.
Right. Colliding head-on with profound personal grief.
And there's another layer, too, isn't there, on that note?
Oh, right. May 20th, 1965. It also mentions it's her birthday.
Her birthday, the awards, and a memorial, all on one day.
Exactly. And you see the family expectation, that pull?
There's a message mentioned from her mother.
Yeah, it just says, "Happy birthday, my little Eden. Come join us for Grandma Grace's memorial as soon as you can after the ceremony."
It paints such a picture, doesn't it? Pulled in completely different directions.
Totally contradictory almost.
Yeah.
The glitter, the professional demands.
Crashing right into private grief, family duty, simultaneously.
And then we get these other fragments, possibly from an acceptance speech.
Right, the sources don't confirm she won or if this was just like notes she prepared.
But she thanks this character Indian.
And she mentions her grandmother again.
Yeah, mentioning her grandmother there, that links right back to the memorial, obviously.
Shows it's right there on her mind, even in that huge public moment.
Absolutely. As for this character Indian, well, the sources leave it pretty cryptic.
Could be related to Dear Nan or someone else entirely. We just don't know.
No clue given. And then there's that other really odd bit.
Oh, the repeated phrase.
He a beer. Yeah, he.
It shows up multiple times in the snippets we have.
It's unusual. For awards notes, anyway.
Very. And again, no context provided.
So you're left wondering, right, is it literal? Like the stage lights, the room.
Or metaphorical, the pressure, the intensity, the, emotional heat.
Could be. Its repetition makes it feel significant somehow.
Yeah, like it must mean something, even if we can't pin it down from these fragments.
So, thinking about all this, what does this deep dive offer you, the listener?
Well, we've pieced together these glimpses, haven't we? Eden Bright's complex identity.
Performer, politician, icon.
Her acclaimed work in Dear Nan, that mysterious 6-month absence.
And this incredibly intense convergence of events on one day.
May 20th, 1965, her birthday, awards night, her grandmother's memorial.
The sources give us just enough to see that collision. Public peak, private grief.
Underscored by those slightly baffling public remarks or notes.
It really highlights the hidden reality, doesn't it? Behind the curated image of a superstar.
Yeah, the sheer complexity, how these completely disparate things, celebration, mourning, professional triumph, can all exist, all demand attention on the very same day.
It forces you to consider the immense pressure the private leaves behind the spotlight.
So how did these brief flashes, these fragments from one day, reveal the depth, the possible hidden struggles?
What does that coexistence, the awards and the memorial, the birthday and the loss tell you about the kind of life she was leading, both on stage and, perhaps more importantly, off stage.
Something to think about.